Welcome back. It's Peak Mastery, the fight game epicenter. Right now, we're going to be taking a look and previewing next week. Start off with Cage Warriors 174.
Welcome to the World 2 and welcome to...
We're bringing back.
Same day on Saturday, it's going to be KSW 96. It's a huge promotion out of Poland. 23-4 Pawel Pawlak versus 10-5 Damian Janikowski. Pawel is on a 9-fight win streak, defending his title for the second. This is actually a rematch from years back where Pawel got the unanimous decision. Damian, now on a 3-fight win streak, is requested a rematch and did receive Fight of the Night honors on that first fight. The main event is a strawweight fight between 8-2, the Mad Queen Ewelina versus the 10-1 Maria Silva. Both ladies are finishers, so this is going to be an intense fight. For the main show, it's actually going to be on Saturday as well. It's going to be at the Apex, headlined by strawweight Amanda Lemos, Jandiroba. Both fighters coming off of wins. Irma on a 3-fight win streak. Amanda did fight Weili a couple of fights ago. Unfortunately, it was a squad match. So personally, I'd actually like to see Irma some fresh meat to the title contention, and I feel like Irma can deliver. She's been in the game for a while. She's 20-3 and former invicta champ. It's pretty cool actually. For the co-main event, it's going to be a shout out to UFC vet Brad Tavares, 20-9 versus Zhang Park. It should be a great fight. Tavares always delivers, and Park is a finisher. So shout out also to the prelims. We have Komaru Usman's brother fighting as well, Mohammed Usman, 11-3 heavyweight. So it's going to be a banger. I believe it's the first fight on the prelims. It's free. It's all on ESPN. If you're a viewer of Japanese MMA, big shout out to Pancrase and Shooter are actually putting on the show on Saturday. For Pancrase 346 is actually going to be the strawweight titles on the line for men and women. Headlined by 17-4 Aito versus 2-0 MMA prodigy Mohammed Usman. The women's champ 4-0 she got takes on the MMA veteran 22-7 Shizuka. On Shooter 2024 Value 5, interesting title. We actually have 21-13 Fujita takes on 6-2 Saito for their vacant bantamweight title. Co-main event, undefeated 5-0. Takahara takes on 5-2 Uhara for the Shooter featherweight title. Both are coming off of a pair of wins, and actually have fought in the past coming off of a draw. It's only fitting that so you get a rematch at this point. On to boxing for the weekend. First things first, the big show is going to be Jake Paul versus Mike Perry. It's going to be headlined in Tampa with the co-main event. Got to give it to our girl, our female champ, Serrano. She takes on actually a local favorite over there, Stevie Morgan. The rest of the fight card, though, is interesting. There's a bunch of other undefeated fighters, up-and-comers. But a big shout-out to Uriah Hall. He's coming up against, on his second boxing match, against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., former multi-time champion. So I'm excited to see that. They're actually fighting at cruiserweight, 200 pounds. So it's going to be big boys fighting. Let's go. Same day by Top Rank, it's going to be playing on Amazon. Leading the charge is going to be Nakatani versus Astralab for the WBC bantamweight. It's 27-0, coming up against the young, hungry Filipino. Those guys, they got the Pacquiao in their veins. 19-4 Vincent Astralab. The co-headliner is actually 20-1 WBO champ Kasai Tanaka, defending his title against very rough and rugged Mexican 25-2 Jonathan Rodriguez. Actually, later on in the card, a big name in the kickboxing, and actually former opponent to Mayweather, fairly undefeated 3-0 Nasakawa versus a 17-2 young Puerto Rican, Jonathan Torres Rodriguez. Non-title, 10 rounds, but jam-packed star-studded event. Over actually in England, Queensberry Promotions, it's going to be the event called Magnificence, or British, European, and world titles on 18 undefeated and defending. Nathan Haney, 10-1 Brad Pauls. Co-main event, 18-10 British Ashley Lane defends his title against 11-1 prime knockout artist Andrew Kane. And also WDC World Female Super Lightweight title, 18-1 Chantel Cameron faces a French champion, 17-2. Elham McCallum, also on the line, undefeated, 10-0. Owen Cooper faces a former champ, 19-1 Echo Usman. Incredibly, the rest of the fight card is actually stacked. A lot of undefeated, up-and-coming names. For kickboxing, we actually have a very busy weekend in Rotterdam, Netherlands. For Glory 93, it's going to be the lightweight champ, Tijani Bastati, takes home 36-2 former champion Andy Semele. I gotta tell you, if you're into any sort of combat sport, This is a must-watch. You will have a good time watch. Also on the event, we actually have Thailand's Glory kickboxing champ, Petch, 171 wins to like 40 losses, defending his title against his rival, 26-3, Kento Haraguchi. These guys have fought twice before, but with no other competition, it's only right that they have a little rematch. I'd say for Kento, this is probably like third time's a charm. He lost twice before. Also on the card, number one ranked middleweight, Michael Boapa takes on former title contender Ulrich Buchmann in what sure is to be clash of the big boys. So that's it for this weekend's preview. Really excited. Let's see, big fights for MMA, big fights for kickboxing, big fights for boxing. So stay tuned. I'll be certainly having a review or a rundown as to what happens. So I'll see you next week.